The Bison Basketball Show with NDSU head coaches Dave Richman and Jory Collins. The Bison Basketball Show is presented by Gate City Bank for a better way of life and Pepsi.
Welcome into the Bison Basketball Show, along with Bison men's basketball head coach Dave Richman. I'm Sam Neidermann. Great to have you with us. Tons to dig into on the program. Coach, always a pleasure to see you. Looks like you've dried off after the locker room celebration for Win 200 yesterday against Western Michigan. Congratulations on that. And how about this ball club right now? You guys have won 7 in a row.
Yeah, I think it's impossible not to have a smile on your face right now. I mean, it's certainly the holiday season, so a ton of joy. We got a basketball team that's playing a fun brand of basketball on both ends of the floor. And you and I just talked about it off air, Sam, too. To have 18 threes in a game against Western Michigan the other night or the other afternoon was great, but 24 assists, that's a sharing team. That's a team that's tough and together, and ton to be proud of, ton to be happy about, and a lot of joy to go around.
Well, a ton has happened since we've last visited. You mentioned the Western Michigan game. We're going to look at that as well, but also a monumental win at Indianapolis. NDSU taking on Butler. Coach, we were inside Hinkle Fieldhouse. Jakari White took center stage. How about the first half?
Yeah, I mean, to bring a guy like Sam Neidermann home and to do this right here, it was a lot of fun. And Jakari is I don't even know if red hot was an adjective or whatever for how he played in the first half. And he got going with the right shots, and once you start to see the basketball go in like that, then it's as big as the ocean, and he hit some big shots, including that one. And I just think that really kind of signified just where he was at. And those 3 points end up being the difference in the game right there.
Yeah, 21-point lead for the Bison at the break. Jakari, 24 points in the first half. He picks up right where he left off to start the second. Bangs a 3 at the top of the key. Bison out to a 47-25 lead. A little later on, Mason Miller knocks down a 3. At this point, Coach, you take your largest lead.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're playing a great brand of basketball, but you just knew you're on the road in Hinkle. Big East opponent, really talented, well-coached team, and you knew it was just going to be a dogfight. And you're just trying to save all those timeouts as they're making their run to give us a chance down the stretch. And, like we expected, Butler made a run. Hinkle got involved. It was a terrific atmosphere. But our guys just kept making plays and plays and plays, and including a terrific 3 there by Brennan.
Yeah, 60-50 after Brennan answers at the other end. Butler would not go away. The Bulldogs keep scrapping. Pierre Brooks knocks down a 3. 6.5 minutes to play, and it's all of a sudden a 3-point game, 60-57. Under 4 to play in the ball game. Patrick McCaffrey knocks down a 3. Butler takes its first lead since the very opening minute. Coach, place is going bonkers. You knew you had to maintain composure here. They would knock down another. Down 5 in the last 2:50 of this one.
Yeah, endurance. We really talked about it out of this timeout right here with 2:51 to go. And Jackson Money literally just put us on his back, and his shoulders were certainly sore after that. But 8 big points, and none bigger than this one right here.
Yeah, knocks down the 3 back-to-back. Stone cold 3s for Jackson Money. Bison regain the advantage with 1 minute to play. They get a stop at the other end, and here's Jackson. You guys came out of a timeout, Coach, and he wanted the ball.
Yeah, we called the timeout to get the right personnel on the floor for some spacing things, and certainly it allows us to do that where Jackson was able to play one-on-one, and just a terrific shot.
13 seconds to go. Bison trying to inbound. Unfortunately, throw it away. It's a turnover. Butler gets another chance. 12 seconds remaining. Jamil Telford at the foul line. Misses the free throw. Jakari White with the rebound initially, but the officials whistle it for a tie-up. Arrow still favors Butler. Last 10 seconds of the game. How about Jackson getting it done on D?
Yeah, certainly some late game situations we can improve on, but, Jackson's a very talented offensive player, but to ask in the huddle to guard Telford, number 11 there, to make some winning plays on defense, too, was a credit to him and his maturation as a Bison.
Yeah, 71-68, the final score as NDSU knocks off Butler. First ever win over a team from the modern Big East Conference. You see the final numbers. Jackson finishes with 25. Jakari had 27. And certainly, Coach, one to remember for the program.
Absolutely. You just think about, in so many ways, shapes, and forms, Hinkle, the history of Indiana basketball, the way that Butler came back and took that 5-point lead, and the endurance, just the guts, the grit that our guys showed down the stretch. certainly a great win for our program, in particular for this team. Something that we needed to make sure and take that joy, that excitement from, and continue to build that confidence.
Oh, let's take a look at our assist of the game, brought to you by Jason Bedford. With Legacy Financial Partners, let Jason Bedford assist you in working towards your financial goals, because great teamwork leads to great outcomes. Coach, we're going back to Jackson's three-pointer that gave us the lead.
Big shot, Javis did it. Just a little bit of action created just a little bit of uncertainty there for 21, and that's not only a three, just the magnitude of that three. It's a deep three, and as you mentioned earlier in this segment, just a stone cold three right there by Jackson Money, a Fargo native.
Yeah, it gives NDSU the lead, and the Bison end up taking the win, 71-68, the final score. All right, so you win that game. You come back home, you beat Wisconsin Stout. It's a quick turnaround. We had Western Michigan inside of the Shack as well on Sunday afternoon, taking on the Broncos for the second straight year. Coach, your team shot the lights out.
Games have just been flying at us, Sam. They really have, and our guys have just responded every single opportunity they've had to get better, and could not be more pleased with how we've just handled things the last 2.5+ weeks. And we came out with a fight and finish mentality, and finish and fight, and we really did that for 40 minutes. We came out and certainly red hot, but me and the old crusty school guy that I am, to be who we were defensively. Western Michigan is a team that's really good. They're on the glass. They're big, they're physical, and we out-rebounded them the way we did. To see Pops right here get up there and hang, some cool special moments to build on, as we move forward.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Coach, 24 assists as a team, 18 made threes, the second most in school history. Look at the numbers, 69% from the floor, highest ever for NDSU against a D1 opponent. 85.5 effective field goal percentage, which factors in threes being tougher than twos. That's the highest mark by any D1 team this season in college basketball.
Yeah, I'm still not sure I know exactly what effective field goal percentage is, and Danny and Coach Stray, you can figure those things out. But here's what I know: it was pretty good to watch, and it was a lot of fun to watch. And 18 threes is great. 24 assists is even better. And that to me talks about a team that's tough and really together, and understand what it takes to win, that selfless attitude.
98-62, the final score. Bison beat Western Michigan. After the game, Jakari White, our Nodak Insurance Company player of the game.
Jakari White is our Nodak Insurance player of the game. I'll just come right out with it. How big was the hoop looking today?
I mean, that's just hours in the gym working, just shooting. So, it felt good. It's always, these games back-to-back, it just kind of works itself out. So it felt really good, though.
In a game where you guys had over 20 assists, what does that say about the chemistry between you guys?
That's just us being together, outside of the basketball court and just hanging around each other. We love being around each other, and it's always fun every time we play. So, just
wrapped up 5 games over the last 11 days. How nice is a break going to be for you guys?
Man, I can say we need it. We need time to recover, so it's really good to have these days off.
Hey, thanks, Jakari. Jakari White's our Nodak Insurance player of the game.
All right, there you go, Coach. You see Jakari after the game, always humble, and then highlighting the togetherness of this group, talking about the chemistry that's developed. How have you seen that from Jakari and the rest of the team?
Yeah, I just love the smile on his face, and he's exactly right. There was a play that I think we saw it in the highlights where he had that little drop down to Derek, and he goes up and finishes. And clearly, in case in point in the first half against Butler, Jakari's playing at just an elite level right now offensively, but he still understands the winning plays. And we had a very tough practice, actually, the day before Western Michigan. Had to refocus some of the guys, and afterwards, and we're finishing up, and he said, "Thanks, Coach. We needed that." And wow, that's a big, mature statement from Jakari White, and there's a reason why he's one of our captains, and how he's endeared, and fun to see his successes right now.
Yeah, it's been awesome to see Jakari scoring over 17 points a night right now for the Bison. Much more to come here on the Bison Basketball Show. We're just getting started. When we return, it's our Olaf Anderson feature, talking about one of the toughest players on the Bison team who's been battling through an injury, Brennan Watkins.
More is better, especially with your checking account. More rewards, more convenience. With Gate City Bank, you'll even get a free gift and earn points on every debit card purchase. Sign up today and get 6,000 points. That's enough for more than $50 cash back, just in time for the holidays. You can open your account online in less than 10 minutes. Come see why banking is simply better here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
Did you know RSV can be dangerous for infants and some young children? Boost your knowledge and your child's immunity. Get vaccinated. A healthy dose of information.
PetroServe USA gets the job done, giving you a peace of mind for all your propane needs. We provide scheduled home delivery, competitive pricing, and expert customer service from our knowledgeable techs. Call or go online today to learn more about our propane services and how convenient it is to order and pay online at PetroServeUSA.com. Your member-owned cooperative, PetroServe USA, helping America fuel better. USA. Call today.
There's something new near NDSU. First Western Banking Trust now has a location on the Bison block, right where you need them to be.
Introducing our newest location, right across from campus. Same great service and same great people you can count on. First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Shields.com has everything.
Except the Ferris wheel.
Okay, it can't be done.
Shields.com still offers everything else the store does.
Yeah, like selection.
Premium brands.
More colors, sizes, and styles.
Easy in-store pickup.
Or fast, reliable shipping, vroom, right to your door.
Plus the Shields guarantee.
Shields.com has everything.
Shields.com really does have everything. Except the Ferris wheel.
Shields.com. Everything but the Ferris wheel.
Can I get in on that?
Did you know RSV can be dangerous for infants and some young children? Boost your knowledge and your child's immunity. Get vaccinated. A healthy dose of information.
Next door, next move. With 45 locations, Gate City Bank is by your side everywhere. With sweeter perks, like free ATMs, and reward points every time you use your debit card. Plus, get 6,000 points just for signing up. That's more than $50 cash back just in time for the holidays. Welcome to banking that's simply better. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
Welcome back to the Bison Basketball Show. Sam Neidermann, Coach Richman, glad that you're with us. It's time for this week's Olaf Anderson feature. We're talking with the masked man, Brennan Watkins.
Number 3, Brennan Watkins.
It has been a year of adjusting for junior guard Brennan Watkins, who has found a new home in Fargo after 2 seasons at VMI.
It's different in a standpoint that I get to just focus on basketball more. At VMI, there was military, a lot of academics, and then basketball was kind of an afterthought. Obviously, there's time for my academics, but I have more time to be in the gym and get more shots up and those type of things.
As the Missouri native navigates his first season with the green and gold, Watkins also has to adjust to some new headgear after a gruesome injury in the game against Weber State.
I didn't even know really where I got hit. I just knew there was pain like radiating around my face. So my reaction was to put my hands to my face. And then I kind of take my hands away and my hands are just completely filled with blood. And I was like, oh no, that's not good.
Watkins suffered a compound fracture, breaking his nose in 2 places.
When I was at the game, the team doctor readjusted it partially there, and they said it was too swollen to completely adjust it. So I think once I go back to the doctor, they're going to adjust it a second time too. It's difficult to breathe. I'm not really getting as much airflow through my nose as I normally do.
Despite the injury, Watkins hasn't missed a game or a beat, becoming the masked man for the Bison.
I can't really see out of my peripherals much. Once I start to sweat, the clear mask starts to fog up, so that
creates another problem. It's truly difficult. I don't think people understand how much of a difference it makes.
What I'm really proud of Brennan is Brennan's always been a really talented basketball player, gifted offensive player, and we've challenged him on the little things, the winning plays, and he's starting to understand those and being able to execute in those things, and that's that next step for him.
A warrior, Watkins is determined to stay on the floor and make those winning plays for North Dakota State.
Just do anything for my team and help them win. That's just kind of the player I am. It doesn't matter whether I have a broken nose. If I'm able to play, I'm going to be out there.
Brennan Watkins certainly hanging tough, able to come back after that big hit that he sustained in the Weber State game, Coach, and he's been the masked man. He's been rolling right along just smoothly.
I don't know what his mom thinks, but that's a handsome young man right there. He got some battle wounds and some battle scars, and I had an opportunity a day or two later to talk to one of the assistants at Butler, just kind of comparing notes on each other, and certainly they talked about Jakari's first half and just how big Jackson was and throughout the game, but one of the first guys they mentioned was just the toughness that Brennan Watkins brought to our team. And I believe he only maybe had like 3 points, but he had six assists and 2 turnovers in a Big East game and pretty much played the better part of those 40 minutes. And just ecstatic that Brennan's on our team and embraced our culture and learning those things like I touched on there in that post-game press conference of just the winning plays, of being a complete player of both offense and defense. And we've had a lot of conversations. At the end of the day, point guards, head coaches, shortstops, pitchers, quarterbacks, you get judged on one thing, that's winning. And Brennan's a lead guard on a winning basketball team right now.
I love it. As we saw on social media from our friend Wes Offerman, Sports Information Director, nobody makes us bleed our own blood. That was a pretty fun one.
Absolutely. Wes always adds a little bit of fun and flavor to the program. And like I said, those are that was a nasty, nasty hit. And when I walked out there and we got up, there was a ton of blood on the floor. And very next game, Brennan's in a mask, ready to go. And I think that exemplifies who we are as a team that's toughing together.
No doubt about it, Coach. Always appreciate the time, my friend. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we'll get ready for Cal State Bakersfield coming up. Thank you.
Very mutual. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you, Sam, and all the Bison Nation.
Thank you very much, Coach. We're back at it in just a moment as we continue here on the Bison Basketball Show. When we return, Jory Collins, Bison women's head coach, his team rolling along as well. We'll chat with Jory after this.
More is better, especially with your checking account. More rewards, more convenience. With Gate City Bank, you'll even get a free gift and earn points on every debit card purchase. Sign up today and get 6,000 points. That's enough for more than $50 cash back, just in time for the holidays. You can open your account online in less than 10 minutes. Come see why banking is simply better here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
PetroServe USA gets the job done, giving you a peace of mind for all your propane needs. We provide scheduled home delivery, competitive pricing, and expert customer service from our knowledgeable techs. Call or go online today to learn more about our propane services and how convenient it is to order and pay online at PetroServeUSA.com. Your member-owned cooperative, PetroServe USA, helping America fuel better. USA. Call today.
Hey, grab me one too.
Orthopedic pain is limiting. It's unpredictable. And when it disrupts the way you move, it disrupts the way you live. Life is better when you feel empowered to move the way you want, when you want. And that's where our experts come in. We're your guides to orthopedic and sports medicine treatment options that can manage your pain, rehab your injuries, and restore your confidence. Take back the freedom to move. Explore your orthopedic options at Sanford Health.
Welcome back to the Bison Basketball Show. Bison women's head coach Jory Collins here with us. Great to see you, Coach, as always. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Been a long trip on the road all over the place, and it doesn't stop this week as well, going up to the Pacific Northwest again. Well, let's take a look back at what your team has been up to over these last couple of weeks, starting with the Summit League Big Sky Challenge. Coach, a rematch against Montana from the NIT, and started off nicely at home.
Yeah, it was a good game. You know, we've played these guys, I think, the last 4 seasons now and know each other pretty good. Was really excited about the start of the game. I think this is probably the best half of basketball that we played here in the first half. I think putting up 51, you know, was a really good statement for our team. We'd been on the road for 2 straight weeks, and then the ability to come home and get one game. We wanted to play well in front of our fans, and was really excited about the start we had.
Yeah, this was a breakout here. You see the dish in transition. Marissa Frost finding Abby Schulte, count the bucket. Big time start, as you mentioned, Coach, and you were able to find Marissa with her breakout performance in this game.
Yeah, you know, she's been slowly coming on. You know, every single game she's gaining more and more confidence, and, you know, lately has been probably our best basketball player. She's playing on both ends of the floor at a really high level. And like I said, just finding that confidence, setting up teammates, scoring, guarding. Just really kind of been an engine for us.
Yep, NDSU with a lead nearing the end of halftime. Abby Draper gets the bounce, 40-22 Bison. Marissa with the kick out. How about Mariley Simon missing the 3, but Avery Coonan with the offensive rebound, able to push it to a 20-point advantage. And then here at the end, right at the halftime buzzer, how about Marissa knocking it down, our Gate City Bank play of the game?
Yeah, just a huge momentum play going into half, just hanging around there at the end and stealing the outlet with time running down, steps into it with confidence. That was a great play by her.
No doubt about it. The Bison with a huge lead at the half. Montana would get back within 11, Coach. 7-12 remaining in the third quarter. How about AK taking it in right there?
Yeah, just been playing really well, super aggressive. You know, Montana's a good team. We knew they were going to tighten it up a little bit. I was really proud of how we handled their little run in the third, and then, you know, stretched it back out a little bit, got momentum back for ourselves. But again, multiple players making good plays.
Now the freshman Marissa Frost once again with the take to the basket. 10-point lead for the Bison with 8 minutes to go. Little inside out. Abby Kraswinski once again the little leader in the paint. 68-56 Bison. Trying to finish it out. Jory, how was your team able to make sure that they got the winning plays down the stretch?
You know, we did a good job sharing the ball. They went to zone on us a little bit, had trouble guarding us in the first half, and we executed, moved the ball inside and out. Obviously, great play right there by Riz, getting downhill, getting the and one, and kind of sealing it for us.
83-74, the final score. Take a look at the balance. 36 points off of the bench, Coach. 40 points in the paint. Marissa leads the way with 27. Abby Draper, Avery Coonan, they combined for 30 points down on the interior.
Yeah, I think in that game, I think Drapes and Avery were, I think, 10 for 10 in the first half from the field. Didn't miss a shot. You know, forced Montana to change defenses in the second half. So being able to establish that inside presence, and then you know, our perimeter players being able to step up in the second half was huge in that game.
No doubt about it. Bison ended up sweeping the Summit League Big Sky Challenge, went out to Cheney, Washington, beat Eastern Washington as well. Much more to come here, Coach. When we return, our Olaf Anderson feature, you've got to get to know this freshman, Marissa Frost, heating up in the month of December. We're talking with her when we come back.
Next door, next move. With 45 locations, Gate City Bank is by your side everywhere. With sweeter perks, like free ATMs, and reward points every time you use your debit card. Plus, get 6,000 points just for signing up. That's more than $50 cash back just in time for the holidays. Welcome to banking that's simply better. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
Did you know RSV can be dangerous for infants and some young children? Boost your knowledge and your child's immunity. Get vaccinated. A healthy dose of information.
There's something new near NDSU. First Western Banking Trust now has a location on the Bison block, right where you need them to be.
Introducing our newest location, right across from campus. Same great service and same great people you can count on. First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Chills.com has everything.
Except the Ferris wheel.
Okay, it can't be done.
Chills.com still offers everything else the store does.
Yeah, like selection.
Premium brands.
More colors, sizes, and styles.
Easy in-store pickup.
Or fast, reliable shipping, vroom, right to your door.
Plus the Shields guarantee.
Shields.com has everything.
Shields.com really does have everything. Except the Ferris wheel.
Shields.com. Everything but the Ferris wheel.
Can I get in on that?
Life is full of beautiful moments. Adventure, fun, excitement, and sometimes the unexpected can happen. With Nodak Insurance, you can keep doing what you do. Use our technology to file claims quickly online, on your phone, or lean on our award-winning service team so you can get back to what matters. Living life uninterrupted. Nodak Insurance. Agents with answers.
Did you know RSV can be dangerous for infants and some young children? Boost your knowledge and your child's immunity. Get vaccinated. A healthy dose of information.
Welcome back to the Bison Basketball Show. Bison Women's head coach Jory Collins, Sam Neidermann here with you. Let's take a look at this week's Olaf Anderson feature. We had a chance to catch up with Bison freshman Marissa Frost.
Frost drives again and the foul. What a night for Marissa Frost.
Now that you're playing as much as you are, has this blown your own expectations like out of the water? Like, okay, I'm playing, I'm scoring, I'm doing everything right now?
Yeah, I think a little bit for sure. Just to like be able to contribute that much, it's really nice.
What did you get a sense that, okay, I can play Division I basketball? Or has it come yet? Like, I fit in out here.
Yeah, the first couple games, it was definitely a little bit of a shock. And then I think once I just got into my role and my position, it helped a lot.
So now that you've had this stretch here over the last 4 games, where's your confidence level at right now?
It's building, and I think my teammates are really good at helping with that too.
When you drive to the basket, sometimes it may seem like you're out of control, but you're in control. Can you describe that part of your game? Because I've described it like, boy, and then the ball goes in the hoop when you're driving to the basket.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone always says I have really weird angles. I don't know why. I feel like they're pretty normal, but...
Describe that coming up through the youth ranks and then high school about being the base of the quarterback. You're running things out there.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of takes like the next step every year of like you start as just trying to take care of the ball, and then you get your assists, and then you go to scoring some, and now you get all the plays and you run through everything. So
was scoring natural, or is that something that had to come with? I like to be a facilitator. I like to dish it rather than score.
For sure, yeah, it came with the dishing.
To have this kind of role you're on, I mean, and to have the team success, just mentally, where are you at right now? Okay, 3 months in. College basketball's okay right now.
Yeah, I think it's really fun. I mean, the energy is really good, and the team's really fun. It's just a lot of fun.
There you go, Marissa Frost. She has dazzled early on this season. Jory, how have you seen her step up as a freshman?
You know, just in about every way possible, Sam. I think, we had high expectations for Marissa coming in. And it took her a couple games, I think, to get her confidence at this level. But, what we've seen lately is her be a real difference maker for us on both ends. Her ability to get to the rim and finish off platform. She's starting to shoot the 3 with some consistency. She's guarding the ball at a high level. And she's just so poised all the time. I think, watching her on camera right there, that's probably the most uncomfortable she's going to be at any point is a camera interface asking her questions about herself. But I'm proud of her. She comes in. We have weekly meetings to watch film. We have weekly individual workouts that she's asked for. She's all in on it and is doing a terrific job as a freshman.
No doubt, Coach. Always appreciate you taking the time. Merry Christmas to you and your family, and good luck, safe travels this week.
You bet. Merry Christmas, Sam. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much. For Coach Collins and Coach Richman, I'm Sam Neidermann. We'll catch you guys next time. Go Bison.
The Bison Basketball Show is presented by Gate City Bank for a better way of life. And Pepsi.
This has been an exclusive presentation from Learfield.